Enough with the questions. What happened to Jordan Poole? He was so good. What happened? Wow, he was averaging 20 points per game. And now he's the worst contract in basketball. Oh. This man had his lights knocked out for the whole world to see. It was broadcast and published on every sports news major network, TMZ. It was not a minor headline. Meanwhile, Draymond Green is living his best life. I mean, the other day, this guy said that Miles Bridges can do no wrong to him. Like, there's nothing Miles Bridges could do that could ever be wrong. And he just had to say it like that. What is he thinking? He's just, at this point, it's on purpose. He's completely intentionally testing the press, trying to villainize himself. Why? Why is he doing this? It's the choice of words. It's unbelievable. Okay, it's fine. Miles Bridges is your childhood friend and you've known him forever, and you had to make a statement for some reason because no one was talking about that. You just had to say it yourself. Oh, Miles Bridges, you can't do no wrong to me. I don't think anybody asked that question. You just said that. The point is that Draymond can get away with anything. He can get away with murder. I mean, he murdered this guy's career, and we saw it, and it didn't cost him really anything. It cost him some money and then some fake Adam Silver therapy sessions that clearly just didn't do anything. I don't even think that's why he had to do that. I mean, that was after he punched Yusuf Nurkic. Completely different thing. This guy nothing's going to stop him from punching anybody, clearly. But that's just to answer, to put to rest this dumb question about what happened. It's not about what happened now. It's about what's going to happen. Is this guy going to revive his career? I'm going to say yes. I don't think it's over for Jordan Poole. The skill is too advanced. And this is a guy that cares about basketball. He's not checking out. He's not trying. This isn't some sort of, oh, I got my ring and I'm good. No, you have some sort of pride in the game and your ability. You've been playing this game your entire life and you've put in the work. The difference between the player that you were once you got to the league and the player that you became in that finals run, it's night and day. And you can clearly tell this man has a joy on the basketball court. So this is not a question of love for the game. I mean, maybe right now it's a little complicated because the game has maybe betrayed him. But that betrayal starts with Draymond Green. And it's only gotten worse since then because he is the center of public ridicule and people are turning on him about that situation. Like, getting punched in the face isn't going to have some sort of lasting effect, but he's been over-scrutinized ever since because we're looking at how he's going to respond to the situation. And Golden State takes Draymond's side. They get Jordan Poole out of there and not Draymond. And you go to Washington, you have a fresh start. You have a chance to prove everybody wrong. And this is where the surprise really happens because obviously it makes sense. He has a bad year the year after. He still averaged 20 points per game, but of course, a lot of issues that last season in Golden State. Makes sense that they want to get rid of him because he's kind of a dysfunctional player on the court at that point. And Draymond, of course, is a foundational player in this team's championship success, even though Jordan Poole is the young guy with a super high ceiling. In Washington, I think he's going to go off and drop 27 points per game because he shoots 20 shots and he's an unguardable isolation player that is so crafty in space that can get his shot anytime he wants. And playing in Washington, he has the keys to the offense and he's playing with a fire because he's been traded and he wants to prove his haters wrong. He wants to prove the Warriors wrong. He should have a fire burning about making sure that everybody sees that the Warriors made the wrong move. But so far, it's really hard for anybody to see that. And now Jordan Poole is coming off the bench. He's been relegated to the bench. Now, it's too much expectations. Expectations not only from the spectators, but also for himself. There's no way that he's not disappointed in the way he's playing. There's no way that he is satisfied collecting a paycheck. He can say, yeah, at the end of the day, I'm still getting paid. There's no way that he's happy with himself and how he's playing. I'm refusing to believe that he's not trying. I am once again floating the idea that there may have been some lasting effects from taking a full force swing to the chops by a fully grown NBA power forward with menacing tendencies. It's not your normal fight on the playground. This guy wasn't even expecting it. He wasn't even ready. So yeah, in conclusion, Draymond Green has ruined this guy's career to this point. Maybe you could say, yeah, Jordan Poole was running his mouth too much. He was getting cocky. He was getting too cocky for his own good. And someone had to straighten him out. I'm not giving up on Jordan Poole is the point. Maybe this is going to be it. Maybe he's just going to end up being a shot chucker that kind of drifts from bench to bench in the league and kind of fizzles out in a couple years. Totally could happen. I think he's got too much skill to be given up on. We've seen this guy play. He can be a transcendent scoring machine. He's a confidence player. He thrives on confidence, and he hasn't had any confidence in the last 2 seasons. Starting thanks to Draymond changes everything about your mental composition on the basketball court. When this guy's a leader in the locker room and you have to fall in line under him, if there's any way that he can generate confidence, probably with less attention, him being brought off the bench, it's probably a great thing for him because it's less spotlight on him, makes it easier for him to get his against reserve guys, and then maybe he can work together a rhythm and get all the way back to where he was. I have hope, but it's sad just to see how far this has gotten, and we're totally underestimating the ridicule that he's getting at this point, not aiding his return to form. Gotta give the man some time. The social media age is completely toxic.